Hello everyone, welcome to my channel.
If you are from Indonesia and dreaming about studying in Italy, then congratulations. You have just found the right video series. This is episode 1 of my Study in Italy Complete Admission and Scholarship Guide for Indonesian Students. In these 5 episodes, I am going to walk you through every single step from choosing the right university, applying for admission, preparing documents, and your motivation letter, completing the pre-enrollment and visa process, all the way to applying for scholarships like DSU, Lazio Disco, and Italian government grants. By the end of this series, you will know exactly what to do, in what order, and when, so you can confidently move from your dream to your Italian university seat. So let's begin with the foundation, why Italy, and how to choose the perfect university and program for yourself. You might be wondering why we are only talking about Italy and not other European countries. Let's find out why Italy stands out. Now, first, why should you even consider Italy? Italy isn't just about pizza, art, and beautiful architecture. It's one of the most affordable study destinations in Europe. Public universities here offer top quality education with tuition fees that range roughly between 0 and 2,500 euros per year. That's far cheaper than most other European countries. Secondly, there are regional scholarships that can completely cover your tuition, accommodation, and even give you a monthly allowance for food and expenses. Thirdly, more than 500 English taught programs are available across Italian universities, so you don't need to speak Italian to study there. And of course, you get exposure to Europe. You can travel easily to nearby countries, experience diverse cultures, and build international connections. Many Indonesian students are already studying in Italy and they find it friendly, academic, and full of opportunities. Moreover, Italy offers a great balance between quality of life and affordability. You can live comfortably on a moderate budget, especially compared to countries like France, Germany, or the Netherlands. Cities like Bologna, Turin, and Naples are known of their vibrant student communities and lower living costs. So, Italy isn't just a beautiful country to visit, it's a smart, strategic, and life changing choice for your higher education. After graduation, you can apply for a post study work visa to gain professional experience and build your future in Europe. Now we are going to discuss about the education system of Italian university. Okay, let's talk about how Italian universities are structured. There are two main types. First, the universities directly study. These are general academic universities that offer a wide range of subjects like humanities, sciences, economics, and social studies. Second, the polytechnic universities, these focus mainly on engineering, architecture, and technology. Italy has both public and private institutions. Public ones are government funded and usually much cheaper, while private universities are more expensive but sometimes offer specialized programs. Now I am going to discuss about the few top public universities that you should know. The University of Bologna, which is actually the oldest university in the world. the University of Padua, Sapienza University of Rome, the University of Toscia, and Politecnico di Milano, which is famous for engineering and design. Now, in terms of degrees, Italy follows the standard European Bologna system. There are three different kind of degrees. Bachelor degree, that's usually 3 years. Master degree, usually 2 years. And if we talk about PhD, it takes approximately 3 to 4 years. It depends on uh, your research. All these degrees are internationally recognized across Europe and beyond. Now, might you are thinking about the grading system? It might sound a bit different if you are coming from another country. Bachelor's and master courses are usually graded on a scale of 0 to 30, where 18 is the minimum passing grade. The final degree score is calculated on a scale of 0 to 110, and if you perform exceptionally well, you might graduate con laude, which means with honors. So when we are discussing about the education system, I think to discuss about the professors' behavior is also the important part. Um, and I must say, Italian professors are usually approachable and happy to help. But they also expect students to be independent learners. Exams are often oral rather than written, which can be a new experience for many international students. Oral exams test not only your knowledge but also how confidently you can explain and discuss ideas. It really builds communication skills. Most universities have mandatory attendance for practical or language courses, but they also offer flexibility for working or international students. And there is no need to worry about the culture and language barrier because you will find student organizations, culture events, and local festivals that make your academic journey enjoyable and memorable. From historical libraries to modern labs, from art museum to language centers, studying in Italy is a mix of tradition and you may say that few countries can offer. Now we will discuss about choosing your program. Okay, all right. So I must say, how do you actually choose the right program? This is really a big question mark while applying for admission. So the first step is to visit the official government website www.universally University Italy.it. You should click on English program. You will see a list of all universities and available courses. I will add your university link in the description. Once you find something interesting, always cross check the details on that university's own website because that's where you will see updated deadlines, tuition fees, entry requirements, and whether they require IELTS or just a medium of instruction letter. Medium of instruction letter mean English proficiency certificate that you can easily get from your previous college or university. And if your university is not asking for IELTS, so you can get the admission on the basis of English proficiency certificate that most of the time it's called medium of instruction letter. Okay, so when choosing, look at three things. Number one, your academic background. For example, if you studied English education, communication, or social sciences. You might look for programs like linguistics, education, human rights, or international relations. Number two, your career goals. Think about what you want to do after graduation. If you want to work with NGOs or government organizations, maybe choose programs related to social development, security, or human rights. Number three, location and lifestyle. Big cities like Rome and Milan are more expensive, while smaller towns like Viterbo or Siena are quieter and cheaper. And don't forget, Italian public universities all offer the same European standard education. So, even a small town university can give you world class learning at a fraction of the cost. So, you don't need to worry about whether you are going to live in a small city or in a big city. You will find the same opportunities and world class education in every university, whether this is going to be happen in a small city like in a Bergamo or maybe in a big city. You will find equal opportunities. Now let's quickly talk about the timeline. Admission timeline is very important because planning is everything. Usually you start your research from October to December. That's when universities publish updated program information. From January to April, applications for most universities are open. That's the period when you submit your online application, documents, and motivation letter, as well as your Europa CV. Because without your academic documents, without your motivation letter, your CV, your arts, or maybe your English proficiency certificate is depend on the requirement of your university. You cannot even apply for your admission. And on top of that, you must have your passport before you apply your admission. Because when you are just filling your admission application, you have to upload the copy of your passport, as well as you have to write the number of your passport. Okay, so let's talk about further. Between May and July, you will handle your pre-enrollment on University Italy and your student visa process at the Italian embassy in Jakarta. You don't need to worry about what is pre-enrollment. Basically, this is also a process that I will discuss in another video, but for now, a quick overview of the pre-enrollment is this: when you will get your admission letter, your university will send a kind of document, official document, to your embassy that is called a pre-enrollment. Okay, so let's talk further. When your university send your visa process document to the embassy, like Italian embassy in Jakarta, and this is the timeline from mid and July, and after that, from September to October, it's time to fly to Italy and begin your semester. And that's the perfect start to our journey. Understanding the Italian system and how to choose your university. So, I must say, ideally, you should start preparing your documents at least 6 months in advance. In the next video, we will go step by step through the natural actual admission process, and I will show you exactly how to prepare your application and write a powerful motivation letter that gets you accept it. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and get ready for episode 2.
Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Terima kasih.